sweep. Here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. Looking to throw. McLaughlin.
This will complete to Jerry Jeudy.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. Back to throw. McLaughlin.
That's caught by the tight end, Harrison Bryant.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards, the final tally. Back to throw again. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Ramsey.
And these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the Vikings who won that one on the road, so they'll look for the sweep here in Minneapolis.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. First carry for Josh Jacobs. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 17 carries, 66 yards, and a touchdown.
And to me, the goal is the exact same thing as last week. Get him the ball early and often. I think he's got another big game in him in this one.
On second down, Jacobs. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. McLaughlin.
Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And the Vikings are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll run it with Jacobs. From back at the 4, here's second and goal. One more time with Jacobs. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field.
They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
And what a first half of the season he's had, leading the NFL in passing yards to this point. He's been a tough man to slow down. So this defense certainly has its work cut out for him.
They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Here's Lance to throw it.
Man open, here is Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Lance now on first down.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Reyes. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
These two teams, you may remember, they met in Minnesota earlier in the year with the Vikings coming out victorious. So if they can win here in Minnesota, they get a sweep of the season series.
From just shy of midfield,
Lance. Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. Carlos Basham.
Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss.
He finds his man complete. That's Reyes.
And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Off of play action, here's Lance.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
To throw, it's Lance.
Over the middle, complete. That's Jones.
And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
Back to the ground with Gibson.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On 2nd and 12, Lance. He finds his man complete. That's Reyes. Already a pair of 3rd down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this 3rd down try.
Lance going to throw.
Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end.
And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Again, it's Lance.
This is caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Here's Lance.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Lance now on 3rd and goal. That's out to the flat for Gibson.
And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
The kick by Lambeau is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Looking to throw on 2nd down. McLaughlin. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st down, McLaughlin brought in left side by Snead. That catch good for only a couple.
So, CD, you talk about this football team. Some of the whispers and reports, the social media posts, they hint at a locker room that's splintered, badly splintered. There was talk earlier, some guys might walk away entirely. But that hasn't happened, however, at least to this point.
No, and sometimes some of that talk is just that, talk. I mean, guys often say, that's it, I'm out of here, and then they realize, I'm not ready to retire yet. What am I going to do now? And they're really ready to come back and dive back in. In fact, we've got guys who are wearing gold jackets in the Hall of Fame that talked about retirement the last 6-7 years of their careers. So that's not always real. And sometimes you just have to go ahead and ride it out. And this is an opportunity now for everyone in this locker room to move forward.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
Here's Gibson to start the drive.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've reached halftime here in Minnesota with the Vikings. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Lance looking to throw it.
He finds his man, complete. That's Reyes. On second down now, it's Gibson, and he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down.
Caught on the right side by Jones. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. On now is the Packers punter, as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Yeah, that's a 48-yard punt with the coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Back to throw. McLaughlin.
That's caught left side. The tight end Pitts.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Off play action. McLaughlin.
This will be caught. Judy.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards 2:22 on the clock. On 1st and 10, McLaughlin.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On 2nd down, it's Jacobs. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, McLaughlin. He finds his man, complete. It's Ramsey. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On second down now, it's Jacobs. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, McLaughlin.
Got a man open. It's Chase. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. From the gun, McLaughlin.
And it's nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Jacobs.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Josh Jacobs, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Vikings are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Packers ready to take over offensively. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Lance now on 1st down.
He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down.
Throwing now is Lance. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson.
5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Now Lance. They'll set up the screen for Gibson.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Now Lance again.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Lance to throw for it on 4th down.
Got him in. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
Throwing on 1st down is Lance.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Working from the gun, Lance.
This will be caught by Brown. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 36. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a 1st down.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance.
Jones has it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. That catch good for only a couple. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. And Lance now to throw. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. Lance looks to throw again. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up. It's complete to Brown, right side. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. Shotgun now for Lance. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed. And in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
But he will not get in here. He stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game. So a little under 50 seconds to go. Plenty of time if they can get this onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Off the play fake, McLaughlin.
And he'll find Chase on the right side complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And they will take a knee here.
I don't know about you, partner, but watching them take the knee there and finish this one off, I feel like I'm going to be sore tomorrow. This was one bruising affair. Low scoring, but my kind of football.
Not a work of art, but maybe in your world, a little bit of a work of art. You like the defensive side.
I thought it was pretty. I can't help myself. I thought it was pretty.
And it ends at a kneel down as the clock rolls down to 0. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And you look back over the score sheet. Interesting. A very clean game. No turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because deep
Off the bootleg, McLaughlin.
Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to convert on third and short yardage with a gain of 4.
Off play action, McLaughlin. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
5 yards gets him back near the original line of scrimmage as he'll be left with a 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, McLaughlin.
He will find his man Chase complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
So, CD, you talk about this football team. Some of the whispers and reports, the social media posts, they hint at a locker room that's splintered, badly splintered. There was talk earlier, some guys might walk away entirely. But that hasn't happened, however, at least to this point.
No, and sometimes some of that talk is just that, talk. I mean, guys often say, that's it, I'm out of here. And then they realize, I'm not ready to retire yet. What am I going to do now? And they're really ready to come back and dive back in. In fact, we got guys who are wearing gold jackets in the Hall of Fame. They talked about retirement the last 6-7 years of their careers. So that's not always real. And sometimes you just have to go ahead and ride it out. And this is an opportunity now for everyone in this locker room to move forward.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year.
And the Vikings are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the